نرجع معكم مشاهدينا، وبلقائنا التالي رح نحكي عن collective performance يلي هي تحت عنوان After 100 Springs. رح نحكي عن الموضوع مع الكوريوغرافر وأستاذة بالجامعة ULYP كورنيليا كرافت. You are welcome. ومعنا البرفورمر كريستوفر رزق الله. أهلا وسهلا فيك. كمان برفورمر بAfter 100 Springs رح نحكي اليوم عنه، يلي رح يصير ب10 و11 شباط هيدا الشهر على مسرح المدينة بتمام الساعة 8. To start talking about After 100 Springs, a collective performance, let us a bit know about this concept.
The piece we're dealing with is a last year 100-year anniversary original ballet by Igor Stravinsky, and it was restaged many times last year for this anniversary. It's a ballet that thematized, it's called the Rite of Spring, Sacre du Printemps, that thematizes a tribe that selects one woman to dance herself to death in order for the sun to return. So this piece was written in 1913, before the First World War. And when I saw many different adaptations last year in Europe of the piece, I thought the topic is quite relevant in this region. And I have to add that when it was staged 100 years ago, it became a riot because Stravinsky and his choreographer Nijinsky decided to erase the classical ballet form from the bodies, and the music also gave the gate open for modern contemporary composition.
فإذا بدنا نرجع نحكي مع كريستوفر وشوي هيك نخبر أكثر المشاهدين عن هالموضوع. أكيد سترافينسكي، ومثل ما كانت عم تذكر هلا كورنيليا، هاي القصة من أكثر من 100 سنة، يعني قبل الحرب العالمية الأولى. نعم. خبرنا أكثر عن الموضوع وخبرنا هيك عن البرفورمانس كيف رح تصير.
أوكي، هو برجع بعيد مثل ما قال كورنيليا، من تقريبا 100 سنة 1913 إيغور سترافينسكي وناجينسكي الكوريوغرافر قدموا هالباليه لأول مرة بباريس. وقتها ما تقبلوها كتير منيح العالم because شوي غيروا معنى الباليه ومعنى الرقص، لأنه كان شيء جديد عم بيشوفوه وصار في رايتس
كتير رايتس.
هلا من بعد 100 سنة عم نرجع to revisit، عم نرجع نزور شو يعني the point of this performance، اللي هو أصلاً هو عم بيدعو إنه الشمس لا ترجع technically. It's a calling for spring. هلا عم ناخدها على كمجتمعنا كنحن اليوم كيوث بلبنان. How are we longing for the sun to return؟ كيف نحن عم ندعي الشمس ترجع؟ هلا كانوا قصة it's a story of hope for us. يعني how in the situation we are in
نتأمل بهيك وضع، وخاصة للشباب يلي هلا كمان رح نحكي أكثر عنكم. You like this quotation, even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that, it lights the whole sky. So this quotation, if we want to talk about sacrifice, the meaning of sacrifice, the youth of Lebanon, Lebanese youth and your students, how you give them this power, this hope, how they translate sacrifice in a whole. And here in this brochure we can say and we can see each and every young performer and what is his opinion about sacrifice.
Yeah. First of all, this quote is from Hafiz.
Yes,
it's not
the great Sufi master.
I think difficult one. Starting, maybe I do the bracket. I mean, I'm coming from a family, and I have a German background, so all this post-war education is was quite relevant in all my youth. Being here now for 5 years, almost, not yet, I saw, or I'm feeling because I'm working mostly only with young people, be it students, be it not students. I'm reaching out in my auditions to actually everyone out there, so everyone can join, but mostly because people know me, there would be alumni or from AUB right now. But we do this actually in the time when, in between, this was more rehearsal. So in this silent time, especially during the winter break, and the situation that it was increasingly worsening in Lebanon, it became even right into the core of the topic of the piece we are dealing with. And of course, I'm asking them, you know, what can you do in your age to be beyond that human sacrifice idea? What can you do to sacrifice more for the communal well-being, be it in any form? So they gather together on stage, and they're not, well, we take this maybe later, that they're not dancers, but and it's not dance, but yes, it's them, every single one, and there are 12 people on stage that they put their input. So what?
كريستوفر، فإذا عم نحكي نحن عن التضحية، ومثل ما عم بتقول أكيد كورنيليا، إنه أنتم كطلاب كشباب كل واحد منكم أخذت برأيه عن التضحية. بالنسبة لك أكيد مش رح نحكي عن كل الشباب، قد إيه مدى أهمية هذا الموضوع خاصة بوضعنا؟
The way it happened إنه بصير كل واحد عنده his own take على شو يعني التضحية، وبيجرب يعبرها شغلة through اللي عم بيعمله on stage. يعني اجت كورنيليا قالت لنا انه هالقطعة is about sacrifice، تضحية. So كل واحد kind of
يعبر على طريقته،
بيعبر على طريقته. and كورنيليا عم بكون عندها رؤية عن كيف البرفورمانس رح يصير، بس ما بتحدد شو الستبس وش رح نعمل. تخلينا تنبع منا نحن. So
Cornelia, they are not dancers, and it's not dancing; it's performing. I love the idea, or I love the fact that Stravinsky took the power to liberate all of us who want to put movement onto stage with music. That and with this piece, take tribal movements that any human being is capable of, just rooted tribal movements. So it was very important for me in selecting the ensemble. He's an artist, not a dancer. I have people who come from totally different fields, have never been on stage, but they're all between 19 and 25. So I wanted the young body as it is here in Lebanon, and I wanted also this honesty of the body. Of course, some have talents to flex or to, you know, different capabilities, but it's the diversity of the young, it's the honesty in the mute movement, but with the original music of Stravinsky. And I'm often asked about the political aspect of it, but as a fact, all of them, like we counted 9 religions in the team to begin with. So we said it's really not about that. It's about the human behavior, purely human behavior and longing for,
to sacrifice and to get over the situation.
Within sacrificing, you maybe learn to forgive, or you nourish hope. And we do have a different ending to this all for you on Monday and Tuesday.
Excellent. فإذا مثل ما ذكرت يمكن أنتم جايين من باك جراوند فني، مش كلكم أكيد ولا راقصين محترفين ولا بيرفورمرز، وحضرتك منهم، يمكن هيدي تجربتك الثانية. هيك بشكل عام خلينا نحكي عن هالتجربة. وسبق وقالت كورنيليا أنه عندكم فرح كتير كبير، أنتم عم ترقصوا، بتكونوا كمجموعة منكم يعني بروفيشنالز، بس بنفس الوقت هيك في سعادة معينة بأنه تكونوا ضمن هذا الجروب. فخلينا نختم بهالاكسبيرينس الحلوة.
ايه اكيد هالشيء صح، انه كل واحد بيقدم اللي بيقدر، اللي عنده اياه، انه مش مطلوب منا نعمل شيء اكسترا، مطلوب منا نرجع على نفسنا ونكون صادقين مع حالنا.
هيدا انت كريستوفر بالدواوي؟
نعم. انا بالفوستر. اوكي. و through this honesty مع حالنا بنقدر نعبر شيء كتير بيسك عن كيف نحن حاسين عن الوضع، about human nature. So الحلو انه مع انه جايين من باك جراوندز كثير مختلفين، بتلاقي فيها الكومن بدنا كلنا we all want to have this common idea انه شو يعني sacrifice.
اوكي، بدكم تعرفوا فكره الساكريفايس كيف والتضحيه كيف تترجموها على المسرح. وكمان يمكن من كل الديانات بلبنان هيدا اللي رح يغني كثير اللوحه او اللوحات يلي رح يشوفوها اكيد المشاهدين ب10 و11 الشهر. Let us talk a bit and about United Lebanon's youth project, this NGO.
Yes, we perform for free. We contribute this to NGO ULYP, Unite Lebanon's Youth Project, which does annually. It's an amazing team of very few people, core team of 7 with volunteers 15, let's say. Great support to benefit, to donate for over 100 young people between 5 and 20 years old. Annually, and they provide recreational programs, educational programs, also including families and also scholarships for universities. So they do this all, and without taking the people they support out of their social background, which for me was very important, that you close the cycle, you want to do for the better good. So when you see the performance, please, I mean, this is a little sacrifice. If you have 2 times full house, it will be a sum that's already interesting for anyone to support this incredibly giving, wonderful NGO.
We want to thank you and remind everybody after 100 Springs, 10th and 11th of February بمسرح المدينة بتمام الساعة 8. Thank you Christopher, thank you Cornelia. فإذا after 100 Springs فيكم تحضروها ب10 و11 شباط على مسرح المدينة بتمام الساعة 8. أكيد رح تشوفوا شو كتير مميز عن التضحية وتتعرفوا كمان على performance جديد فيكم هيك تستفيدوا منه وعلى كوريوغرافي مميزة لكورنيليا كرافت. Thank you.
Thank you.
مشاهدينا بريك ومنرجع.